Hello beautiful people, I'm back again with another video. This video is about your essays. Your essays include your personal statement and your study plan. So as you all know, I just arrived to South Korea. I'm here on a scholarship, Global Korea Scholarship, and I'm here to pursue my PhD in physics. So before applying, no matter where you apply, before applying abroad, be it graduate or undergraduate, you need to write essays. These essays are personal statement or your letter of motivations which tells about your motivation to study that subject. Actually what happens is it takes a lot to study abroad, so a lot of students who go there, sometimes they drop their studies, drop their major and come back. So they just want to check your motivation, your dedication for that major and the zeal that you have to study there. So also because they want to check your achievements, your extracurricular achievements, about your college achievements, your academic achievements, your life, your financial backgrounds and stuff. So for that we write a personal statement. So here I am to tell you 10 things that could make your personal statement a lot better than what it is right now. So let's get started. Once again I have my great old notebook. So first of all, I will tell you a few things that has to be done no matter how you write your personal statement. So the first one is that keep your personal statement under the said limits. So before applying to a college or a university, what I would suggest is to download their application forms, their previous year's application forms, and see the pattern of the essays that they want you to write. It might be available also in the application guidelines or whatever. Just try to find out what they ask in the personal statement for the application. Like for GKS, the Global Korea Scholarship, the application that we are provided already has a basic outline. There are 5 or 6 things written on top of the personal statement form, such as your financial background, your motivation to study that subject, your relevant achievements which are related to that major and stuff like that. So first of all, the thing is that all the personal statement has a limit. Most of them have in science field or even in arts. So try to keep your personal statement, always keep your personal statement within the limit that is mentioned, because it shows that you are professional, it shows that you follow what is being said, it shows that you have understood what you have to write. So that is very important if you are writing an academic personal statement, which is to be in the limits. If it is 1 page, write 1 page. If it is 2 pages, write 2 pages, but don't exceed that. If it is a little less, it's okay, but do not go beyond the said limit. Now number 2 is that write a positive personal statement. Write a personal statement that is positive. Even if you are writing your weakness, show it in such a manner that it shows that it gives a positive feeling about you. They are making your whole impression based on that written statement. So you need to keep it positive. Even if you failed a few classes, you write that. Even if you failed, you did not get demotivated and you worked hard and you went at it again, and how well you scored or how you did not give up even after a few failures or a few setbacks. You need to show that instead of writing that you had a few setbacks but still you are applying. Just show a positive attitude that you can impress them with. Now number 3, only write the things that you find really important. Write the relevant things. Do not write what you studied in your standard 2, class 2, or what you saw 10 years ago. Only write that if it motivated you somehow in pursuing your major, right? Like you can write about a chapter or about what Benjamin Franklin said which motivated you to pursue your studies, but do not write something that is completely irrelevant, because whoever is reading your essays, they have to read hundreds of essays and they are not going to entertain themselves with your stories for that long. So keep that in mind. Now number 8 is be precise. For example, if I'm writing that I volunteered, so I can write I volunteered during my summer holidays, or I can write I volunteered in this NGO for this much hours in my during my summer vacation. So be precise, write when, where, and how. Write when did you volunteered, in which NGO did you volunteered, in which community did you give your work to. If you're writing that you attended seminars related to your subject, write the name of the seminar that you attended. Write the name of the conference which was organized by which community. Write everything down very precisely if it is about your achievements or your credentials. Like you need to write the organization, you need to write time, because the personal statement is somewhat telling your story, so it needs to be chronological. You cannot write about your kindergarten studies after your high school or your graduation studies. Number 9 is to get a third opinion. So always at least get 3 people to read your personal statement and get their opinion about how it is, what it is, and what changes can you make in those, because a third perspective always gives a better point of view, a better way to view your personal statements, a better way to edit your personal statements. So at least find 3 people, and do not not those 3 people who are not from your field. At least find 3 people who are on your field, who know what seminars are, what volunteering is, and then you get them to read those essays. Even your professors, your class teachers, whoever can, get their help. Now, number 6. Yes, number 6, make sure you read your personal statement at least 10 to 20 times to make sure there is no grammatical error. Grammatical errors are way informal, punctuation errors, grammatical errors, it should never be there. It should not be there in any case. However, if you send your application and you find out that you have written you have repeated for 2 times, like I wanted to apply for this major, that is okay. You don't need to stress about that, because it shows that someone else has not typed your essays, you have typed your essays. So 1 or 2 errors are fine if you miss them, but try to have no errors, no grammatical errors, at least no punctuation errors, no grammatical errors in your essay. Now, how to write those essays? I have 4 points that would help you to start writing. So the first point is, write all the points down in your notebook about your studies, about your motivation, whatever you want to mention, just write 1 line about it. And then for the second step, you can do is you can try to expand those points, right? Like write 3-4 lines about each point in your notebook, and then try to arrange those points in chronological order. So what will happen is, when you will be arranging those points in chronological order, if the points exceed, then you can reduce the number of those points, and if you have any point that you find irrelevant, you can just remove it. So that will help it to get a story kind of feeling, is what I wanted to say. And also, for the last bonus point I would like to say is that try to keep it very professional yet informal. Like, try to keep it professional, but do not keep it solely professional. Do not just write your achievements, I did this, I did that, I did this. Write what sparked in you the motivation to pursue that field. Write why you wanted to go to that specific country, because there are a lot of countries, why you selected that specific country and that specific college to study. So you need to keep all those things in mind, and all the best for your applications. I hope you do well, and see you in my next video. Bye.